Hi everyone, welcome to Impact Talks. Today our guest is Mr. Utkarsh Gautam. He's a software engineer at Google and we will be diving deep into his journey. How did he get an opportunity to work in the company and how a newcomer who wants to work in such big companies can follow the roadmap or get into this big companies. So we'll be diving deep into this journey and hope you will enjoy this podcast. Thank you. Yes, first thing first, Utkarsh, just give a detail about your journey and all. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So, my name is Utkarsh Gautam. I'm from Ajmer, born and brought up. My dad is in railways. He's a senior section engineer there, and my mom is a housewife. Uh, I have a brother who's also an IIT graduate, currently working in Singapore as a software engineer. So that's about my family. Regarding particularly about my career, so I studied in Mayur School Ajmer from nursery till class 10th. Then I moved to Kota for my JE preparations. There I enrolled into Vibrant Academy and DAV Public School. And post my JE, I started my engineering degree, bachelor's in technology at IIT Bombay, majoring in computer science and engineering. And 4 beautiful years, really fun times. And post my university, I moved to London to start my first full time job at Bloomberg, London, and worked there for 1.5 years. Left during COVID, joined Goldman Sachs London, worked there as well for almost 2 to 3 years. Didn't really, uh, I didn't really like finance that much, so I eventually decided to move back to India and look for opportunities here. And I was looking for startups and early stage companies where I could learn and grow more. But of course, I got a call from Google one day, and so my Google journey is slightly interesting. Like I was first approached by a recruiter for Google Munich, but I insisted on applying for Google India. So I went ahead with my application at Google India. I did 3 rounds of technical interviews, but right after that, Google went on a hiring freeze. So my application got stalled, and I never thought that they'll ever come back again. But 1 year later, my current manager, Saurabh Singh, he found my profile interesting. So he asked the recruiter to reach out to me. And that's how first the team matching happened for me. And after that, I gave behavioral round of interviews. And then I got the offer. And then since then, I've been working at Google for 2 years, primarily working on Accord, which is Google's internal contract lifecycle management tool, and more particularly on the Accord API side, where other applications within Google use our APIs for all of their contracting purposes.
Okay,
So
got it.
that's like a brief intro. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a idea, but I can see from your profile that you started as an application developer, right? Application developer, and then gradually you went into Google. So, what do you think? What was your LinkedIn profile or some specific skills? That's why.
I've been very lucky that way. I've always had good credentials. IIT Bombay's name, or Bloomberg's name, or Goldman Sachs. I did my internship at Amazon. So I never reach. I don't have to reach out to recruiters much. More than often, recruiters reach out to me that they are interested in my profile and they want me to apply.
Okay, okay. So you're basically saying the IIT tag name and the Amazon internship was the main, I think. The
Yeah, yeah.
tickets that
And
were
during my university, I did 4 internships, three at different sizes of startups, and one at Amazon. So I had good work experience even before joining Bloomberg as a full time software engineer. So yeah, so I think my work experience spoke for myself.
okay. And regarding internship as well, you got like internship from Amazon. So did you apply for that or was that
That was through placements. Through placements, they came to our campus. They had a hiring drive, and I got into Amazon. Yeah.
Okay. So just diving deep into it, even the person wants to get an internship at Amazon or Google. So what skills you say you recommend to have focus on? DSA is one of these things. Other than this,
Just
what do you think?
DSA. Just DSA. Nothing else. No system design, no OS concept or anything, just DSA. If you're good at DSA, I know people who are really good at DSA and don't even know basic commands of Git, and they still got into like good companies. And I know people who are very good at software engineering, they are open source contributors and everything, but they are not good at DSA, so they have to struggle to get a good internship. So DSA is the only thing that matters in your initial career.
Okay, and in any language, C, C++,
In any language, yeah,
Java.
yeah. Choose one language and become an expert at it. That's it. In your job, you might have to work on Java, Python, Go, Kotlin, whatnot, but choose one language, C++, Python, anything, and then be very good with syntax. Like, remember all the syntax on your fingertips, and just like code very fast.
Okay, got it. And uh, I got it. Like you were approached by big companies and all, but in many of the cases, the students who are from, let's say, tier three
So
colleges or
yeah,
school, not
I'm saying like yeah, people who are from like not so famous colleges, then you have to do the hard work. You have to talk to recruiters. You have to go to events. You have to make open source contributions. You have to make a name for yourself. So yeah, it's just hard work. There's nothing. There's no alternative. Yeah, if you're from tier two, tier three, I know. So even at Google, there aren't. I don't think there would be more than 5 IITians per 100 engineers or 10 IITians. Most of the people are from different colleges, and they are very like they are. And Google also considers like if you've done ACM, ICPC, if you are have very good ranking on I don't know all these coding platforms. So Google really considers that as well. But yeah, so like be very good at DSA and competitive programming and everything. And yeah,
okay. For your name as just a small request, guys. I know if you are liking this video and watching this much time, please do subscribe my channel, and that motivates me to bring new stories to my channel and share some insights with you. So please, I request you all to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. As well, like participating in hackathons, lead code problem solving.
yeah,
You will have to maintain this if you are not
yeah. You
doing.
have to maintain that. You have to. So it's like building a personal brand. If you have a good college tag name, of course that will speak for itself. But at the same time, if you can like have a very good like code chef or I don't know what's that other platform. I'm not recalling his name. But yeah, if you have very good rating on Lead Code, Code Chef, and Code Forces, and ACM, if you've gone to ACM, ICPC for regionals or anything, or if you are actively like you won competitions on Lead Code, then yeah, of course your profile will stand out. So it's an open play. I don't think college plays a much bigger role anyways now. It's a good to have. If you're from good college, of course things will be slightly easier for you, but it's an open playground. Anybody can just become very good at DSA and crack Google, Microsoft, Amazon very easily. It's not a the path is very straight. You just have to put
Okay.
the effort.
Okay. And one more thing, like if the person has built all the portfolio and etc. Uh, sometimes Google, if he applies for it, what do you think recruiters look into it? Do they
Recruiters look at
specifically?
your projects, they look at your DSA skills, your code chef ranking, lead code ranking, your projects, personal projects that you build, your CGPA also matters, you're in college. So that is why I say that like sometimes I know people think that being in IIT things must be easy, but I think sometimes if you're from a tier two, tier three college, that's also a blessing. First of all, IITs have too much competition. You're not competing with just the you're not competing with the best of the country. You're competing with the best of the world. So IITs have too much competition, which could become slightly toxic and unhealthy. Whereas, let's say you are from a tier two, tier three college in Jaipur, and you want to get into Google. So your competition is also not much. Like you have people who have similar IQ around you, so you can easily work hard and easily beat them. But the people who are at IIT, they're not just like they're very hardworking. They're
Yes.
extremely gifted and genius. And like I had the opportunity to study and be friends with like all India rank top 1 to 50. So like I'm competing with them. Any company that comes in will choose either them or me. So of course the odds are not in my favor. So that is why I never considered personally placements. I knew that if I sit into placements, I will get a standard package and very standard job. That is why I applied externally, and I got into Bloomberg through applying externally. Not like Bloomberg didn't come into campus. I applied to the online. I gave interviews. I went to London to give their on-site interviews, and then I managed to get an offer. So sometimes not being from IIT could also be a blessing where your competition isn't that much and you can easily be topper of your class, very good at open source contribution, very good at lead code and DSA, and they'll just pick you. So yeah.
Okay. Uh, let's just reverse this question. In the sense, let's say you were not from IIT and all. So, if you were in college days, then what would be your plan? Uh, you will prepare for DSA, etc. How would you apply for Google? I want to know one by one, like preparing
Yeah,
stage
so let's say
and
you're from
applying.
a let's say you're from like if you're not from IITs, NITs, BITS or triple IT, let's say you're from a tier two, tier three college, I would say make a schedule, code every day. What if I was in a tier two, tier three college and I knew that I had to get into Google, I
Mm,
would first of all get a mentor, somebody
mm,
on LinkedIn, just ping random people on internet or find a connection who works at Google or at a big company. In general, people are very helpful. Find a mentor first. Second step would be whatever your mentor says, just do it blindly. Don't try to oversmart your mentor. Somebody who has a better experience than you knows in and out what needs to happen. So
mm,
whatever they say, follow it. Now, what advice would any mentor or anyone would give you? It would be very simple. Get better at DSA, learn the basics, learn the concepts, watch videos online, do Harvard courses, Stanford courses. Anything that you want to learn is freely available online. You don't need to spend a single penny on these courses that other YouTubers or everybody sells. Everything is available online. Whatever you want to study, and now even there's ChatGPT. Just go to ChatGPT or Gemini. Actually, don't go to ChatGPT. Go to Gemini. Ask them to make a plan for you, a step-by-step plan, a 6 months plan for you to get into Google, and they will tell you. And Gemini would easily just tell you, okay, these are the topics that you need to cover. These are the lead code problems you should be able to solve. You should be able to solve two problems in 30 minutes, which means 15 minutes per problem and you should be able to communicate better your solution and approach. And yeah, so just like now things are very easy. You don't even need a mentor, but a mentor can guide you in a much better way. But more or less, there are people online on LinkedIn who are more than happy to help you. And yeah,
okay. So got it. Finding a mentor and then preparing stage is done. Once the preparation is done for the person, how do you think they can apply for Google career jobs? One
ask
way
for
could be
referrals.
this.
Ask for referrals. See, applying directly online is it's a fluke if it happens. Ask for referrals. Do good open source projects. I would say, let's say you do good open source projects. Go to conferences. Go to meetups. Make get build a join an online community of developers. Sooner or later, you will find someone who would be more than happy to refer you to their company. So
Okay.
yeah, no your networking skills are also very important, and they will really help you out in the long run.
Okay. How does this referral thing works? Because I have heard about referrals, like person have referred the person. How does this work? Can you
So referral
explain
is
more?
simple. Is basically like a person working in a company. thinks you'll
Mhm.
be a good fit for the company. So they will just take your email, refer you. Then you will get a email from Google hiring committee, not a hiring company, hiring team, to accept the referral, select three positions that you want to apply for, and you can then apply to them. And then there are slightly higher chances, and more or less, referral. Even right now, referrals are not working very well at Google, but more or less there's sort of a guarantee that at least your resume would be seen. If you apply directly online, there is no guarantee that your resume would even be considered by, like, it might get rejected in the ATS. So referrals help a long way. At least they make sure that at least some human will see your resume, and then if they like it, they can review, they can take it forward.
Okay. And I'm just curious to know in 2026, other than standard software engineering thing, do they mainly consider AI ML projects and all of these things as well if you prepare?
No, no. I think the AI ML tools, these are just tools. Google, I don't know if Google's hiring strategy has changed, but I think like right for now, the hiring team will just look at your skills, your core concepts. Do you understand computer science concepts or not? Anybody can use AI to build everything, so that's like a no-brainer. You should be good, like you are expected to be good at it because it's so simple. But what matters more is, what matters more is that you know the concepts, you know data structures and algorithms, you know operating systems, networks, or whatnot.
Okay, got it. So just summarizing, you mentioned you have to be good at DSA, and you can for that you can use AI, Gemini, or find a mentor from LinkedIn, or you can.
Yeah,
And then after preparation, you can ask for referral if you
yeah.
connect with people,
Go for
and then
referral.
yeah.
Referrals are an easy way. Yeah,
What do you say?
I'm saying referrals are a much easier way.
Yeah, got it. Uh, yeah, got it in regarding of all the clarity of this thing. I just want to know one more thing, like once you have cracked the Google, what is the difference? You were working with other companies as well, and in Google, if you get placement, how much does the learning stops, or their environment is more progressive, and what are the perks as well as stress related issues? Honest,
I think
because we.
Google
Mhm.
provides a good balance of everything. Google, of course, tries to solve for the world, so the problems are very challenging and very technically intriguing. So you get to solve on good problems, but at the same time, it's a typical corporate job as well. So you are not just going to code; you are going to write designs, make presentations, sell your product. You have to do everything. And Google is very engineering-driven company. So at the end of the day, if the product fails, it will come back to engineering. If the product succeeds, it will come back to engineering. So that is why Google revolves around engineering a lot. And I think there's like difference. Yeah, I just feel Google has a better developer ecosystem. I won't I've only worked at financial firms like Bloomberg and Goldman Sachs, and what I felt was that, of course, at the end of the day, you are coding, but the developer ecosystem and the developer productivity at Google is far ahead as compared to like what we were doing, what I was doing at Bloomberg or even Goldman Sachs. So Google provides very good developer ecosystem. They have internal tools. Those internal tools have been optimized to write quality code, good code at a scale. So, and there are a lot of learnings. There are always some classes or the other things going on if you want to learn anything. And Google encourages its engineers to go ahead and expand their horizon of knowledge. So yeah, even though it's a typical corporate job, but it is much more focused around your growth. Yeah, your growth.
Okay. And once you start with, initially, what is the package around SD1
I
or
can't
something?
reveal my salary online.
No, no, I'm not asking. Just initial if person joins.
So Just check on levels.fyi. I think they
Oh,
have correct numbers.
okay, okay. Uh, mm, yes, Utkarsh, most of the things I think we have covered, from learning to everything. But one more thing is like on YouTube, we saw the package is like 52 LP. Out of this, other things as well goes into it, like uh, their I think shares में जाता है, कुछ bonds में जाता है. So does that
Okay, yeah. So you get a
happen?
base salary, you get a bonus, and you get shares, GSUs, Google stock units. So and you look, and if you're joining, you get a relocation bonus as well. So yeah,
Okay, okay. And currently, in which branch you are working at Google? Gu
Hyderabad,
Gurgaon or Bombay? Where?
Hyderabad, Hyderabad.
Hyderabad. Okay. Yes, Utkarsh, I think most of the things we have covered. Yeah, just last question is that what do you suggest for the learners or who are in earlier stages? I know DSA is one thing. Other than this, do you have anything to say which you want to, like to say, to get into these companies or prepare?
I think I would advise everybody who's in college or even early stages of their career, don't look for companies or names or tags.
Hmm.
Look for two things. You need to look for money, who is paying you more, and you need to look for your interest and the problem that you are solving. So you need to optimize on both. Of course, these big companies pay good, so most people optimize on their money, but you need to also optimize on your learning curve and your growth. That okay, if I join this company, what will I learn? And if I'm not learning anything, I will not stay there regardless of how much money they pay me. In your early careers, it is important that you get to understand how software engineering works. How do you build products? How do you provide production support? How do you fix bugs? All of that. So as long as you are learning at any company, even if you are even if you're not earning much, stick with learning in the initial career. Don't chase money in your initial career. It's of course money is very important, and big companies pay well, so everybody wants to be there. But if you are not learning in your role, none of that money will matter, and you will only degrade your value. So focus on what you want to build, the problems that you want to solve, and focus on your learnings. Once you become a very good engineer at any, like, be it any startup or be it any small company or big company, services based company, product based company, if you are good at what you do, people will automatically come to you to for hiring you. But if you are just like, let's say, I really encourage people to go and work at startups at least during internships or initial careers, because at startups you get to learn end to end about everything. If you are at a big company, you will be working on one small service. Like, let's say you will manage one service or two or three services, and then your life will revolve around very small product or small thing. But at a startup, you will get a lot more responsibility, and you will get better projects, and you will learn more, and that learning will translate into much higher money that you can make in future.
Okay, got it. Yeah, same thing. I was also interviewing somebody, but in the Google only, but their role was more into sales and marketing, and they repeated same thing. Try to focus on first learning, then you can, go into big companies, and then you will have a full idea. Not just in big companies, most of the things are already sorted and
Yeah.
responsibility. Yeah, that was a beautiful note, I can say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys, to watch this video till the end. And I hope you like this video and try to get some more people here and share the insights. And I request you to kindly subscribe my channel. Thank you.